Alright, I've got a smoke machine from, I think, Party City. What we have here is just a rubber adapter. It's got air holes right here to let air in when we have suction, which I'll explain in a minute. So we have this, it's just a sump pump hose going down into the bucket. And then inside, I used a plastic bag as a liner. Pop this top off. And you can see in here, behind the liner is the tubing. And it just coils down inside the bucket like that. Okay. So the water's not in direct contact with the tubing. And this is just ice water. Half ice, half water. It's been in there for a little while. You can see all the way down in the bucket. The coils go all the way down though. And they exit here. Okay. Then down here, we just have an adapter. Another boot that goes onto an old air pump mattress that I had laying around. And that's going to suck the air through because the fogger itself does not have enough push power, or whatever you want to call it, blower power, to blow all the way through the tube. Plus this mixes with a little bit of air, cools it down a little bit more, and it also keeps the tube cool. So that just sits on there. And as you can see, it's preheated and ready to go. What I did with my fan, I didn't want to run it full speed. So I actually have a Lutron dimmer in line with the voltage side, the hot side. Don't do this unless you're an electrician or familiar with electric safety. But it's just a variable speed dimmer in the hot side, going to a receptacle. That'll control the speed of my fan. So it's on right now. It's very quiet. That's full. You can see that's full speed. And I've got it down to where it's just pulling a little bit. It's much quieter, and it's not going to blow the smoke all over the room. I want it to gently kind of waft out. So what you'll see is when the fog is cooled, it just kind of floats across the floor without climbing up too much. As you can see here, you can go ahead and activate the fog. It's pumping through here now. And you should be seeing it coming out. There we go. So you can see how it's not immediately rising. It's kind of hugging the floor. And if you'll excuse my messy garage, you can see that it's just kind of drifting over towards the garage door, but it's staying on the floor. Here, I'll step back a little bit. See, it's not rushing too much. Now there's a little bit of lift because of the air coming in the garage door. But you can see that primarily the smoke just stays close to the floor. Now that was the first shot. This particular fogger, for whatever reason, it just shoots a short burst, and then it warms up for the next burst, and then it shoots quite a prolonged burst. So if I left this on constantly, it would go through several heat cycles, and every time it heats up enough, it'll do another burst. But you can fill a medium-sized living room or whatever you want to do pretty quickly with this. That's about it. Thanks for watching.